UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to welcome you to the second week of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry, and this is a good one to win. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Setting up miles from the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's currently sharing 8th position. And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the round in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ooh, right by the hole. This is a par putt.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. That par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Now we head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the 3rd hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
You like that, didn't you? Rich, love the fact that we've made our way through to the second week of the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure every player who's here is a little extra happy that they're at the BMW Championship.
Yes, Luke, 125 down to 70, so 55 players from last week did not make it onto this week's BMW Championship. A bummer for some, but a huge opportunity for the guys that are here. Just 70, no cut whatsoever. If there's ever a player that wants to turn it loose, trying to get inside the top 30 in the next week, this is the time. If you are outside that top 30, there's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't go flag hunting. You should try and fire at everything you can, because you know that you have to play well this week if you want to make it into the top 30 next week in the Tour Championship. This is a great opportunity for those outside the top 30, and a little bit nerve-wracking from those sitting from about 20 to 30 on that current list.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Yeah, nicely played. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. this putt to move into a tie for first. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Rich, we head to the fifth on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse.
Just off the fairway in the first cut. Oh, wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie at the fifth. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. They've got this putt to tie Lydia Ko.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
Oh, almost went in. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Rich, the sixth hole's a par 4 measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Deep into the front nine. Here we are at the seventh hole. Opting for the 5-iron. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's sitting comfortably in first place, and she likes it there.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
If he holds this, Lydia Ko gets behind, and he can potentially get on a roll in this rivalry.
That's disappointing.
It was a slippery putt coming up down the hill, so not too surprised to see this one coming up short.
Looking ahead now, and this player is currently tied for first in the standings alongside Will Zalatoris. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one.
You know, that's why they're on the tour. That's what they do.
Okay, time to return to the action. Second shot here on the 8th. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Not a bad play, that one.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. That was a gallant attempt. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. The finishing hole on the outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in significantly with those bunkers coming to play both right and left. Second shot, slightly uphill to once again one of the largest greens on the golf course.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. He shares the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one heading towards the green. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's frustrating. Big putt for par coming up.
Yep, tracking nicely.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Early days, Rich, only 9 holes into this event, but nothing separates our two rivals.
Nothing at all. Pretty evenly matched so far, Luke. It's early in this event, so looking forward to seeing which one of these players will get those bragging rights when this is all over.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well played, mate. And he's down there. You got a read?
Has to putt this one downhill.
It's on a great line. Well, that'll play. And that will take him to 3 under. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
1 stroke behind her rival this week.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. He's currently in a share of top spot. Time to tee off on the 11th. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face.
Going with the 7.
This one's left of the green.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. And he needs this to save par. Well hold. And now we go to the 12th, where this happened just a moment ago.
Holing this one out.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind coming right at him.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Nice out the rough here.
A 7-footer right here.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. With that hole complete, this player is currently tied for top spot alongside Justin Rose. Going with the 8-iron here.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Yeah, quality shot that. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Currently at -4 for the round. This hole is one of the longest par 5s on the course. Great shot. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Getting ready to play their third. Is currently tied for the lead. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. He's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole.
Here's Lydia Ko. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And now 4 under for the tournament. The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards to a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right, you're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently in 3rd place.
Wow, what a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Decisions to be made off the tee here, Rich, at the 16th hole.
At just under 400 yards, Luke, I just don't see most players taking out driver and giving it a go. Just hit an iron, short left of that fairway bunker, wedge it on, make your birdie.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
They'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Looks good off the blade. And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in 1st, with Justin Rose 2nd. Couple of strong finishing holes to finish up here, Rich. First, let's take a look at the 17th.
Yes, just about 420 yards, and you want to favor down the left-hand side as this fairway does move left to right. You avoid those fairway bunkers. The second shot, you have to be precise with your distance control because this green has got a lot of movement on it, a lot of little bowls to it.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. Now leading by 1 shot. And the finishing hole at the south course of Wilmington's famous country club. Reach a really good par 4.
Just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot, slightly back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make their par. Around now in the books. Good luck next time. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.